Day 59 of my 30-day van conversion challenge. My neighbour really came through yesterday and returned the plunge saw with a bolt that I could take off so I could swap the blade out. Once I'd swapped it, I checked it on a piece of plywood before doing my worktop, and this is the difference between yesterday's cut and the cut that I did today. Next, I sanded the piece of worktop I'd cut, and since I didn't think I could put it off any longer, finally started installing the inverter switch. I couldn't get the jigsaw in there properly to cut the whole thing, so I did what I could with the jigsaw and then made small holes with my drill and cut the rest with a handsaw. It was pretty rough, so I sanded it down well before installing the switch. Next, I added magnets to the pull-out worktop and toilet. I'm adding the magnets to the side of the pull-out worktop so that they don't get in the way of the gas hob that I want to put in there. And I've bought these extra strong magnets for the toilet because I definitely don't want that opening whilst driving. Next, I went back to doing the back doors. I cut the carpet away a bit more at the top since it was getting in the way of my screws. For the bottom half of the door, I made pilot holes initially through the carpet and then removed the wood panel so that I could cut the carpet away and finish drilling the pilot holes. Then I installed the floor trim to cover the front of my floor. I bought this thin PVC trim from Wix since it was the perfect size for what I needed. I wanted it to be removable, so I didn't want to use glue, so I screwed it in with screws in the front, but this turned out to be a mistake as it was really floppy and wouldn't stay put. Then I installed the brackets for the outside pull-out worktop before taking that and the table inside to be oiled. The last thing I did was have a look at this curtain rail that I'd brought to try and figure out how to install it, but I sort of came to the conclusion that I didn't like it, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use it in the end. This is how the van's looking at the end of day 59, and I'll be back tomorrow with just a few jobs to go for day 60.